everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Trailblazers in Portland. For Portland, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know, Ernie, hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you, from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got. Well, there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler. Like, you're using your right arm a lot, and sometimes you need to rest it.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Warriors. They're hoping they can carry over some of that momentum from their undefeated homestand.
Well, they're a team no one wants to face right now. The level they maintain during this winning streak has really been incredible.
It really has been. I mean, really daunting to face them at this point if you're the opponent. I mean, when they're playing this well, it's going to take an awful lot to knock them off.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in its center. On its way from Curry for 2. Portland grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Here's Lillard. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Back to Lillard. Pass to Vonleh. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum passes to Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes can't get it to go. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Thompson. McCollum no good. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Barnes, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. That drops. Lillard with it. His last outing with 20 points. He dishes it to Vonleh. Plumlee against Bogut. Lillard outside. Passes it to Aminu. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Wide open look. And it's Portland with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now the dish to Vonleh. The feed to McCollum. There's a screen. Kicks it to Plumlee. Takes the 13-footer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, we talked about how you can slow down this very formidable offensive team. He told me it's all about following the scouting report, saying we have so much information nowadays, where guys shoot best, where they maybe don't shoot as well. We provide that to our players, and it's incumbent upon them, and of course us as a coaching staff, to try to take away what they do best. Guys, we'll see if they can take them out of their groove tonight. Back to you.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
Yeah, and they can light it up when they get it going. It's going to take a top-notch effort defensively to keep them in check.
And you know what? I think they're up for it. I like to hear Coach acknowledging the challenge they're facing. They know what they're in for.
And here is Curry. Al-Farouq Amino just getting that three to go from deep. Curry, again, Golden State.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Plumlee, no luck.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
Right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Vonleh. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Amino. And Krabs subbed in for McCollum. And here is Curry after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Curry kicks to Varejao. Great D that time from Leonard.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Damian Lillard. Curry attacking. Can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 6. A stupendous finish in traffic. Krabs got his first 2 points of the night.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
Curry against Lillard. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Iguodala's got his first points of the game.
Already, they've piled up 8 second-chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Crab, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Curry against Lillard.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Curry.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor. I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Anderson Varejao, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA. He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Trailblazers. Aminu comes in for Leonard. Golden State also making some changes. Bogut comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. Here is Livingston. He is guarded by McCollum. Thompson. Portland grabs the miss. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Stolen by McCollum. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball, and Aminu slams it in.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Thompson outside. Out left to the wing. Screened by Bogut. Livingston kicks to Thompson. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors decide to take their first time. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Here's McCollum. 17 points in his last outing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Aminu with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Bogut high post. The shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Crabbe. McCollum dishes to Crabbe. The wide open look here for Vonleh. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. Feeds it to Vonleh. Here's Crabbe. Covered by Barnes. 4 on the clock. And here's McCollum for 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Green, the pass to Livingston. Back to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's Vonleh. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Vonleh's got his first points of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Green, the screen. Nobody near Barnes. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers-Leonard comes in for Vonleh. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Al Farouk Amini. And Lillard subbed in for Crabb. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. The drive by Green. Another shot, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Harkless is checked in for McCollum. The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Warriors on top.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
One strong area has been their work on the boards. And you're trying to get ahead in the score and stay there, it often comes down to a few extra possessions. That's why any extra rebounds can make a big difference. Now they have to come out in the second half and attack the glass with the same vengeance.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 13 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Vonleh. And it's Aminu in at the 3 side. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. The open shot, Thompson. They get the rebound. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Green. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Pass to Bogut. Lots of room. Off the left rim and out. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A 3 from McCollum, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Here's Curry. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Hey, kid, you ready?
Curry's got 15 points.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.
Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two. But Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open three.
Crabs checked in for Portland. Portland again missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Curry with a wide open look. The shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Trailblazers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. That's good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Here is Lillard. He's got 8. From past the arc. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the left side wing. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Spates. There's a good screen. Spates with a screen on Lillard. Leans. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. Right side Curry. From 10 feet out, Varejão up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry against Lillard. Spates dishes to Livingston. 1:53 left to play in the third. That's good. Livingston's got his second bucket. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Out to the right wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Curry. He's around 30 points per clip, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Great open look there. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Back to Plumlee. Fires from 14. Rebound by Anderson Varejão.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Spade sets a screen for Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Lillard.
Hey, there's no doubt about it. Lillard is a flat-out laser.
Curry passes to Spades. And that is good. Spades has got his first 2 points.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Iguodala with the steal. Here's Livingston. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. Fifteen seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry against Lillard. Curry kicks to Barbosa. There's the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
That one misses. He manages to convert the third one. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Barbosa. And he overshot that one, missing. And a great show. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors leading by 9, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Barbosa is out there with Steph Curry, and it's Thompson in at small forward. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Lillard misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. The pass to Green. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Here's Crabbe. Portland again missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Curry attacking, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Barnes, he's checked in for Curry.
Harrison Barnes.
Here's Thompson. And another basket for Golden State.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
It's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Harkless is checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Warriors also making a change. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Portland no good that time either.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Verjao down low. He's guarded by McCollum. Verjao can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 16. Crab dishes to McCollum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a night so far for McCollum. He's got 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Dishes it to Green. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Warriors leading by 14. To the middle. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Thompson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Timeout. 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 Start it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
And thank you, Doris. And those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans.
Green with a screen for Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 18.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Thompson in the corner. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
On the wing, Thompson. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Crab. He kicks to McCollum. He feeds it to Crab. Plumlee with the screen. Will it go? Crab, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Now here is Barbosa. He is guarded by McCollum. Inside, here's Crabbe, throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Now here's McCollum. From deep three-point range, and the shot is good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking is you never expect a road team.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game. And my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.